by Jamar Porter. You know what's crazy? They had them raggedy head girls calling me Lucifer. Why? Because I stood up for myself. Because I didn't take no crap from nobody, not from them, not from anybody. I walked with a look on my face like, don't try me, I don't have time for that. Because where we grew up, stuff happened to everybody. I know because I lived there most of my life. I went to school there, played outside there. Went to all different neighborhoods, and you couldn't walk around looking weak. You had to wear that look, that grizzly look, that Maine look, that, I don't start nothing, but I'll finish it, look. They twisted all that and called me mean. But maybe I did have some meanness to me. They just knew not to cross that line. Because I had no problem settling it with the gloves on. Back then, that's how we handled it. Put the boxing gloves on and meet in the alleyway. That was our resolution. I remember bringing my weight bench outside. And yeah, everyone started doing bench presses. But I took that part out, because I'm not bragging. I just did things naturally. I did things differently. See, my so-called friends? They were the book-smart boys. They tried to play basketball, but they didn't grow up in the streets. So when they played, you could tell they were trying. They knew the language of the game, but not the grit of it. My brother and his crew though? That was different. Them boys played like it was the last game on earth. Rough, raw, like it was the NBA Finals. All heart, no hesitation. And I watched the difference. Saw how the real game was played. Me? Yeah, I played basketball. Wasn't my thing. Didn't have no fancy skills. Give me the ball, I'll shoot. That's it. I didn't care about crossing people up or making it pretty. I could do it if I wanted to. But I didn't need it. And let me say this clearly. I worked every day. Not because I was trying to be grown. But because I had no choice. While they were still in school. Still studying, still planning. I was already out here, working, grinding. Just to stay afloat in my life. Just to survive. Now, let's get back to them girls. I didn't even know them. Never said a word to them. But the moment they came around, they were already calling me names. Crazy, mean, Lucifer. Why? Because my friends already planted that seed in them. Told them stories before I even showed up. Twisted the energy to make me the villain. I believe it was to keep me away from those girls. Thinking I was gonna take their girl or something. But truth is, I didn't want none of them. They weren't even my type. And even if they were, I wasn't their type anymore. Because that energy had already shifted. They were programmed to stay away from me. And you know what? That's fine. Because I know what I brought to the table. I didn't walk like them. Didn't talk like them. Didn't act like them. And I didn't need to. I laughed at myself. Joked about things that actually made sense. They laughed too, but they'd say, "Yo, where do you come up with this stuff? Man, you crazy." But I wasn't their kind of funny. Their kind of jokes were stupid to me. They laughed at nonsense. I laughed from real places. So now that I look back, it wasn't that I didn't fit in. It's that I was never supposed to. And deep down, they felt that. So they twisted everything I was. To make sure nobody else ever saw it.